down. The scouts creep out. What will be found? That's a terrible rhyme. Let's hope they don't die. Wicked Clever, in association with Nat 21 Adventures, presents WyrdScouts. Hey, everybody! It is Sunday Side Quest from Nat 21 Adventures, and this week we're playing WyrdScouts. I'm your host and designer of this game, Robert Turk, and we've got a great crew of people. I'm just going to add them all at once and introduce them, because I think we're live. It tells me we're live over here, but Twitch isn't showing up yet. So we've got the amazing Mab, just Mab. We've got Mayhemmer, and we've got Shoshana Ruth Green. All right, we got everybody. There we are. All right, good.
Yay! Hi, Sir Webber. Hi, Skylark Cicero. Hi, River Tommy. Hi, Mab, just Mab. Hi, everybody. Wait, there's more if I could just scroll up. Oh, yeah, Red BLC Blondie. Hi, everybody. Hi.
We're doing it. We're making it happen.
Look, I just want to say something real quick before we start the game. So when we were all working about what we can, what each one of our characters could bring, I was like, okay, a ball of twine, my giant Madagascar hissing cockroach, and a big bag of gummies. So I hit Amazon and I ordered a big bag of gummies, and it arrived. And it is 6 pounds of mother flipping gummies.
Oh my goodness. That is a lot.
A lot of gummies.
I would say I have regrets, but
Don't lie.
no
Don't
good.
lie. Don't lie.
No regrets. So,
No regrets.
in case you didn't catch us last week or the week before, we are playing WyrdScouts. It's this game right here. WyrdScouts, a storytelling adventure game about magical kids in an enchanted forest. All right, and these are our kids, and they are in the enchanted forest. This is a game that I wrote. I wrote it to play with my kids. It is available. You can get it from my website, wicked-clever.com. You know what? Hey, I got a thing that will go up. There we go. Boom, right there. You can also get it at Drive-Thru RPG. So everybody knows those things. All right, there it is. And this is the Nat 21 Twitch channel where you can see all sorts of stuff throughout the week. We'll do the schedule at the end. You got to hang around to the end to see what's coming up next. So part of the deal with Nat 21 Adventures is everybody that you see on the shows is a professional entertainer. We're Renaissance Festival performers. We're costumers. We're Hollywood movie stars. We're musicians. And not everybody checks all of those boxes. But we try to bring you a good show in costume with backdrops. And yeah, but one of the big things about Nat 21 Adventures is this isn't just a show about watching us do stuff. This is a show in which you, the audience, get to participate. So it's going to come up now. This is an audience participation stream. It's not a scream. You can scream. We're not going to hear you. That's totally fine. There you go. The audience, you can spin those little Twitch points down there in the bottom. Saintly points. They're called saintly points on this channel. You can spend those to add a die to someone's roll if you want to help them. You can subtract a die if you want to do the opposite of help them, make it harder for them to achieve their thing. But there is also in this game, in this adventure, the scouts are a troop of scouts, and while they don't really have a scout leader, Hildy is suspiciously absent, has left these 3 girls in the woods by themselves. They do have Murder Beast, who is a giant Black Panther who talks to them and gives them advice. We don't know if he likes them or not, but they did learn all about sarcasm last week. Yes. Yeah. Out getting. Yes. But you, the audience, are providing the voice of Murder Beast. So if we see comments in the chat that we think are deserving of coming out of Murder Beast's mouth, we'll make them up on the screen, and that is what Murder Beast will say. So just like you can shout at the movie, don't do it in the movie theater, you'll get kicked out for that. But in your own home, you can try and tell the characters on the screen what you want them to do. You know, don't go in there, don't go in there. Well, you can do that on Twitch.
Go in there.
Yeah, or go in there.
They always want to go in there.
Yeah,
they do.
You can type that on Twitch, and actually Murder Beast may tell them to do that. So, what kind of double feature picture show is this? It's a weird
science fiction. Ooh.
Right. Yes. If we had started, that would be a great one for Murder Beast just to pipe up and say Hildy was tasty. We haven't actually started yet. So
yeah, right.
Let's go around. Let's have everybody introduce themselves and say who they're playing. I'm not going to go big screen just because there's lots of buttons and I'm not. But we'll start with Mab. Mab, who are you playing?
Hi, my name is Bob, and I'm a Pook. That's right. We're the creative problem maker solvers of the realm. Yes, that is it.
And what does being a Pook mean?
That means animals are my best friend. It means that me and animals, we get along. Like here is my giant Madagascar hissing cockroach. His name is Fluffy. And I found out recently that Fluffy and I can have conversations. That's one of the perks of being a Pook. We can talk to animals. My little fluffy friend. I'm also a spaz.
All right. We have the fabulous May Hemmer down there in the corner. May, who are you playing?
I'm playing Lily the sapling. I'm really jazzed to be here. I'm a little nervous. Not really sure about everything that's going on. Yeah. Oh, what I do. So I like nature and I really don't need food. So I make sure all the others eat. I just need some sunlight and some water and I'm good. But I do like veggies. Veggies are great. And yeah, that's it.
All right. And Shoshana Ruth Green.
That's me. I play Keely, the half giant, who has a lot of enthusiasm, but not a lot of dexterity. And her heart's in the right place, but her hands are usually in the wrong place. She's figuring it out. Look, she just had a big growth spurt. All right. So she's still getting used to how everything works. But she has dreams of being a beautiful, graceful princess who plays music that charms even the most hard-hearted of the Fae. That is her secret goal. And so she's starting with her kazoo. She started with sandwiches and it's gone great from there. So that's what she is. She's also very, very strong.
Yes, very strong. All right. So something else I think we should celebrate before we start the show. I believe, unless I'm mistaken, everyone that you see on screen here has now had their second dose of the vaccine.
That's true.
That's true. We are all vaccinated. Some of us
that means
very, very recently. Okay. So if Shoshi just passes out, we're gonna let her sleep. Okay.
We're just gonna say that Shoshi needed a nap, and
Right.
we're gonna let Keely take a nap.
Yes. So everybody on Weird Scouts vaccinated. All right. Viewing audience, please go get yours. I mean, I hate shots. I hate shots. I hate them. I did not feel the shot. Like, I didn't feel it. I thought that the pharmacist was pulling my leg. I'm like, no, I really do need this. He's like, no, you got it. Now, I felt it the day after. It hurt.
Bet you did.
Really bad.
Bet you did.
Yeah.
Was that when I punched you in the arm there?
I was very concerned because my body, I have a really terrible immune system, so my body overcompensates a lot. So while everybody's like, oh, I didn't feel, literally 2 hours later, I felt like I got a tetanus shot instead of.
That's how I feel.
I was like, what?
But that means your immune system is working. That means you're creating those antibodies. That means that hopefully, if everybody gets this, we can all go out in public again and have conventions and play games around tables in person. It's not always cracked up to be. No, it's great. So this is what happened on last week's show. So the Weird Scouts headed into the woods for the first time. They did not meet their troop leader. She just left a note on the tree, said she's off to check on something. Their first test was to set up their tents. They did that great. Gather wood. They got some firewood. They got the fire going. And make and eat lunch and dinner. Yeah, it went okay. They had some special things, and they met their familiar Murder Beast. Right? They did meet Murder Beast. They also discovered giant troll footprints, and realized that the trolls were playing their drums in the woods at night, pretty close to their camp. They came up with a brilliant idea to lead the trolls away by painting signs that said "Scouts that way" with an arrow. And the trolls did. They came and checked out their camp at night and didn't find anything because they were all hiding in their tent, except for Bob. Bob was outside the tent, but being very quiet and still. And went on their way, but not before one of the trolls decided to show off and shoot an arrow up into the sky. And he evidently hit something because rain started to fall, pouring down. And there was sort of like a mini earthquake that shuddered through the trees and through the ground, and everybody felt it. And once the trolls were gone, Murder Beast seemed concerned about this and told our scouts whatever that was not supposed to come down to the Weirdwood. It's supposed to be up in the sky. You all need to go find it and put it back up there. So that's where we're starting now. In the middle of the night, pouring rain, Murder Beast has given you a job to do. Yes, Lily.
If I remember correctly, we actually had 5 stones, not 3.
Does that reset every game, or do we get to?
Nope, I just couldn't remember. I knew y'all had spent some. There you go.
And then we got you're welcome. That, and I rewatched the show to not be in character, and it just reminded me when I watched it. I was like,
you do have those. All right. So
all right, let's go get it. I'll go.
Maybe,
we should
go.
But
okay. But I think we should probably be prepared, and now we know not to leave food out anymore. After what happened. Yeah.
They were cool. They were cool. I didn't mean them.
No, I think that's what noise brought it. Yeah. Okay. So let's maybe bring a snack just in case. We don't know how long this is going to take. And
She's got the gummy bears.
What is that?
These are the gummy bears that I brought with me.
There's so many gummy bears.
Yeah, they're awesome.
So Murder Beast interrupts you and says, maybe you should leave something to tell Hildy which way you went. Now, not that I think she's coming back anytime soon, and not that I think she's going to notice that you're not here, but, just to cover your bases.
I have a notebook and a glitter pen. I can write a note.
Let's just write her a note then, and yeah.
All right. So you're going to write a note. What does your note say?
We drank all your gin.
Maybe we should roll back for a moment and remind both the players and the audience that in this game the characters are kids, normally age 8 to 13. So
Bob the Pook is like, "Ha! We ate all your gin. We drank all your gin."
Yeah, you could ask Lily. Is that something a child would say?
Yeah.
No? Yeah? No?
not mine.
Not mine either.
Not that I actually drank it. Maybe I hit it.
No.
Okay.
No. Mine knows that mommy's grown-up fruit juice is mommy's grown-up fruit juice, and we don't joke about mommy's grown-up fruit juice.
There you go.
We so I think we did everything that Hildy asked us to do, so maybe we should write down our accomplishments.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
We have done the following, and the raccoons may have gotten into the food, but in our defense, there were trolls,
And they were very hungry raccoons. And I figured, they owe us.
And we got a sandwich. We ate.
Yeah.
We ate food. Y'all ate
hot
food.
dog.
I ate. Y'all ate. Everyone ate.
Yeah, you had hot dogs too. You
Oh, that's
cooked
right. We got some hot
on
dogs,
sticks.
but I didn't cook, so they were edible.
Right? All right. Murder Beast will speak up and just say, you know what? Tell Hildy you pranked some trolls.
I like that idea.
Time is wasting. Murder Beast does not snap his fingers. That's not a thing he can do. Or she
Is
can
he
do.
like swapping? Is Murder Beast just swapping in the air? Like, come on, go.
The tail is
Go.
obviously agitated.
Yeah.
Doing that thing.
No, just say, Hildy, we did everything. We're going to go save something. Beware of the trolls.
Do we know what it is yet? The thing that we're going to
I'm going to take our book with us just in case we might.
Good idea.
Okay. All right. So Lily's
Do we
got
need
the
our
book.
tents?
Lily, wait, is it a very big, heavy book?
Is it a big, heavy book?
It's yes. Yeah, so it is a decent sized book.
Would it be easier if I carried it in my backpack?
Yeah, if you don't mind, that'd be great.
Just because it's heavy.
Yeah, I'll probably end up getting tired after a bit.
Actually, I can carry all the stuff. That's a thing I can do. You want to give me all the stuff and I can carry it?
There we go.
Yeah.
We can just
And the tents and the food.
Oh, do
and
we have to pack everything up?
Firewood.
No, well, we don't.
And
We probably don't want to take everything, only because yeah, Hildy might come back and wonder why we didn't do what we were supposed to do.
Right.
You're right.
No, this is your campsite. This is kind of your home base. So
okay.
you don't.
So we're gonna go out
and
and back in time. That's fine.
Yeah, and but let's make sure that the food's not on the ground this time. And
Okay.
Lily's
I'll
just
pack it up.
Yep, and maybe hang it from a tree. I don't know. I think that's what my book said. My mom gave me. Hang it from a tree.
And then
Yeah, because raccoons can't climb trees.
Well, I mean, if it's on a branch way out, you know what I mean. Murder Beast, are you staying here?
Is Murder Beast staying there? No, No, because then we just cut the audience out of the action.
True. That's right. That's right.
So, no, Murder Beast would say, well, I want to stay here. Like, I just wanted to sleep all weekend. But, I mean, after hearing you all make plans, I would feel responsible, like 2% responsible if something bad happened.
Well,
So-
it was your idea to go after it. I'm just saying. And you did make a point of it being really important. However,
let's just pack up and go and pack up the food and just maybe seal it back in the box that Hildy left it in then, and then just move.
I like that. It's a good idea. And I'm going to, dear Hildy, we set up the tents. We cooked ourselves food. We pranked some trolls. Now we're going to investigate a thing that we don't really know what it is. Love, your Weird Scout troop.
Oh, did we have a troop name yet? Was it
Did we decide on Murder Scouts? Because that sounded really not up to par.
Yeah, that's slightly off brand for me, but if that's what you all want,
no. I think that's a little terrifying. Hi, we're the Murder Scouts. Yeah, no.
Yeah. It'll give people the wrong impression.
Right.
Yeah. And if we have to introduce ourselves to others, that's probably not going to go over well.
Panther Scout?
Amber Scout?
Panther.
Like
Panther
How
Scout.
about the Wakanda troop? Because he had funny jokes about welcome to Wakanda.
Okay. I like it. Wakanda troop forever.
True.
I'm in it to
Wakanda
win
troop
it.
forever.
There
We
you go.
do have a Black Panther as our
familiar.
Yeah.
There you are.
There
Yes.
we go.
Okay.
I want to. Nobody says this, but I don't know that Sir Whitebat's actually paying attention to this story. So,
Possibility gang.
I
All
mean,
right.
this is cute
Sir
too.
Whitebat, have you not watched the Quest Friends?
Oh!
I kind of like that. But
Callback. I'm kind of here
Can-
for that. That's a nice
can
callback.
we do that? I kind of
like
want that.
Quest Scouts is good.
Let's do Quest Friend Scouts. That's what
all right. Quest Friend Scouts.
Although-
I love it.
We are secretly the Black Panther Scouts.
That's right.
There you go.
Right.
But Wakanda forever. We
Yay.
That's your the Black Panther Wakanda Scouts. That's when you're specifically working for Murder Beast on a top secret mission.
Yes.
Like now.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. All right.
Yes,
So
right.
I just want to be clear. Middle of the night. Okay.
Mhm.
You all are heading out in the
have a
rain.
flashlight.
With
You
our
do have
stuff.
flashlights.
I
You
have
each have-
lighters.
Okay. You got lighters, you got flashlights. The campfire, you don't have to worry about it. It's gone out because it's and the coals are now wet. So
Okay.
all right.
I was reading
Yes.
what's on the list.
Yes. So I should check your list too.
I'll take the point and kind of like sneak a little bit, make sure that there's no troubles.
Okay.
Because
All right.
I will be I've got Fluffy here. Fluffy can help me scout ahead and make sure that we're not running into danger.
Absolutely. All right. So
Hamid, you're killing it today. You are killing it.
Mab, you're the only one that saw the thing fall out of the sky
Because I was not in the tent.
because you were not in the tent. I would like you to give me a let's see here. Probably
I get to roll some dice.
you get to roll some dice. Let's do camping and exploring. And the way dice work in this
cleverness?
game, and cleverness would work great for that.
Okay.
So the way dice work in this game is every scout has 4 virtues: bravery, charm, cleverness, and helpfulness. And then they have points and various badges, which are kind of like their skills for Dungeons and Dragons. But everything overlaps a little bit. So the scout, when they're asked to do something, figures out, what virtue does that fall under? And they take that many dice into their hand. What badge does that fall under? They take that many dice and they roll those dice. They're not looking for any particular number. They're looking for numbers that match. All right. And actually, Murder Beast can give you a die on this.
Yes,
so
please.
he is going to give you a die. All right. So give me a roll.
So I'm gonna roll a die, and I will probably, because this is super duper important, and I also really thought that was really funny. That's exactly what taking point means. But I will. Okay, I've got a pair of 1s and a 0 and a 4. But I want to have a really good success on this, so I am going to burn a little die thing, one of those little stone things that are on the.
You're spending a fairy stone, taking it down to 4,
and I'm gonna have a 3 of a kind now, right?
All right,
which is a really awesome success.
A 3 of a kind is considered a solid success. So absolutely, you know which direction to go. All right. Because you saw the thing in the sky and you saw when it hit the tree line.
Yep. I have a question. 2 pairs is better than 3 of a kind?
No.
Okay.
So 1 pair would have a cost to it. So you might head off in that direction, but something might follow you. 3 of a kind is a solid success. So there's no cost to it. Any extra pairs you get let you do 1 extra thing.
Gotcha.
So in this case, 3 of a kind is way better than
2 pairs.
A pair and then another pair. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Absolutely. Okay. So yeah, I mean, you saw where it hit the tree line, and you've got a good idea of where to go. And as a bonus, since that was such a good success, there's actually a pretty decent path going that way, because it's the direction that the trolls came from, and they've stomped down smaller trees and grasses and bushes and things.
Okay. Just to give you a heads up, Magnus added burned some the saintly points to add a die. I rolled it and I got a 5. So I had the pair of 3 of a kind of 1s and then a 4 and a 5. So that was not a second pair.
So you did get a second pair.
I did not get a second pair.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Unless I burn another fairy stone.
At this point, unless there's something else you really want to happen, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. I have to watch the Twitch stream over here, or else I don't realize those things have happened.
Yeah.
We got you.
Yeah. I'm keeping an eye on it. Just to give you guys a heads up on Twitch, we have on our StreamYard thing, it says when you say for so-and-so, but it doesn't say what the point spent was.
Right.
So definitely, if you spend points, let us know in a comment what it was and who it was for. Thank you.
Oh, and then I see Reverend Tommy say bonus is canceled out.
Oh,
because somebody subtracted a die.
Oh,
Selene. All right. Well,
see that.
There you go. Thank you. I just got to pay attention to Reverend Tommy, right?
Yep. Reverend Tommy is the hero.
On my screen to the left that has Twitch, you look big and bold because you got all these pictures by your name. But on my screen here in front of me, you just look like everybody else. I'm just making excuses. All right, so off into the woods we go. Off into the woods we go. So yeah, I mean, you all are following. Are you all trying to be quiet? Are you singing songs?
I am.
To keep your spirits
I'm gonna be quiet. We did just watch trolls walk off. I'm a little nervous about that.
Now, as far as you know, the trolls are headed in a different direction.
I don't want to risk it.
I'm just letting you know. All right. So yes.
Lily was shook. Lily was upset. Lily's keeping her mouth shut.
There you go. All right.
But also, I would like to channel the. I'm gonna start channeling Murder Beast and pretend that I am a panther.
Okay. All right. What is Bob being a panther look like?
Me. I like crouch and I like will climb a tree and kind of look around.
Okay.
And I'll come down. And if I pretend, I'll tie like a little piece of my twine to my back and pretend that it's a cattail
All right.
until I
Okay.
grow my real tail, which I hear
Until
a
you grow
rumor
your
that
real
I
tail.
might.
Okay. So, yeah. I don't know what that means, but
It's a Boy Scout camping hazing ritual.
oh, there you go. Okay, so walking through the woods, you're walking for probably about 5 minutes when the path you're following comes to a stream. Okay, you're already wet because it's raining and it's now thundering a little bit and lightning. All right, thank you, just some guy. I got that one. Keely, on your next roll, you get a die.
Yeah, I probably need some help to be stealthy.
Being stealthy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. You come to a stream, all right? And in the dark, you can't really tell how deep it is, but it looks like your path takes you that direction. What are you all going to do?
Can any of us swim? Oh no, Keely, you're muted.
Well, I took lessons in school, but I wouldn't say I'm a great swimmer, but I can do it.
And swimming would fall under athletics, the athletics badge.
Oh, wait. I have an idea though. Maybe I could. Okay, I saw this in a cartoon. I don't know if we can do it in real life, but if you think it's a good idea, I can try it. So
run really fast and then pretend to walk across the water.
Oh no, that's a good idea. No, I was thinking if I could find like a big log, I might be able to pick it up and make like a bridge.
No, wait, I like your idea way better.
Do you think I can do it? Do you think I'm strong enough?
Yes.
I want to try.
I gotta say this.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Do I see any big logs around that have fallen that I think might be big enough that would fit over the? Well, how big is this?
It's probably too wide for. It's probably 10 feet across. Let's say that.
So it's not like Colorado.
It's not like the Colorado. It's like 10 feet across. You all probably can't jump across it. Yeah. So finding a big log. I'm not even gonna have you roll. You're in a forest, so
she's got to find one that's. I would say roll because it has to not be rotted all the way through.
Well, that's true,
and you're not
in
living.
The dark. You're in the dark. So because you're in the dark, I'm gonna okay. Let's have you roll for this.
So you have 2 bonus dice.
Two bonus dice. And finding the log, you can either go with camping and exploring or hide and seek.
Ooh, I don't have anything in either. So
okay.
I was hoping I guess athletics is later.
Athletics would be if you were going to swim across it.
Or throw us across.
Or throw them across, which has been suggested in the stream.
All right. Can I make an argument that it's cleverness, though, that I'm using to...
I can go with cleverness. Yeah.
All right. So that gives me 2.
And then you've got +2. Does anybody else help her find a suitable log?
I will try and look if I can.
Okay. Do you have hide and seek or camping and exploring?
I have hide and seek.
Okay. You can toss a
dice.
Here's a die for you.
Awesome.
Yes.
So I think I get. So that's 5. I think
that's 5.
All right. All right, I'm rolling. Ooh, 2 3s.
All right. Okay. So
Thanks, everybody.
there might have been
I have
one
another
more that
idea.
was given to you right at the end there.
Oh, go ahead and roll that last one.
Yep, you got one more right there at the end. So go ahead and roll it.
No, a 1, so no other.
All right.
I have another idea that I want to do to kind of help us.
Okay.
So I've got some twine. If we tie a rock to one end and then kind of throw it across the river, can we throw 10 feet? That seems pretty ambitious. Maybe you can, Keely. You can
I can get 10 feet? I can throw 10 feet.
So here's my idea. You throw
10
it 10 feet, and we can use this as a double support for walking across the log to keep us from
Oh,
falling.
great idea. Yeah. I see what you mean. So, like, at least there's a rope there. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Everybody wants you to throw Bob across.
Honestly, that's totally Murder Beast. Murder Beast is saying that. Or I can be
Murder
the rock.
Beast, absolutely. Looking around. He's like,
I'll be the rock.
All right, hold on to the rock and the string real tight, and I'm going to throw you.
All right. Well, let's deal with the log first. So you find a big. It's a good 12 feet tall, and it's thick and it's wide, and the wood doesn't seem rotten. And it's even got like, it looks like things have been carved, sort of like steps in one side of the log, and you're like, oh, well, that would be good traction, right? So nobody slips. Somebody's definitely done something to this log. All right. So yeah, you can pick that up. You can pick that up, no problem. And if anybody's watching, you see this 10-year-old girl just boom. 12-year-old girl pick up a 12-foot log, like from that World's Strongest Man competition or the caber tossing at the Renaissance Festival. So yeah, you can pick it up and you can smack it right down over the stream, no problem. And then do you actually want to throw Bob?
I mean, if that's what Murder Beast said to do, that's what I should probably do.
All right. I'll do it.
Murder Beast tells you, yeah. He says, yeet the pook, throw her, and starts laughing.
All right, if you think I should.
And I believe you have a bonus die for that.
Die.
Oh, yep. Nice.
You got a bonus there. I don't see any penalties there.
So, would this be cleverness, charm, bravery, helpfulness?
It's not very clever. It's not very clever. So
definitely not very charming either.
No.
This really is helpfulness. You are chucking a teammate. That's helpfulness.
That is helping.
Athletics. You do have 2 from the stream, Reverend Tommy tells me. And because Bob is involved in this, Bob automatically gives you a die to help.
Nice. So one, and then I get
here. I'm making myself more aerodynamic.
Oh, thank you.
So helpfulness plus athletics.
2 dice from chat plus 5.
Yes. Yeah.
Nice. All right, here I go.
Done.
2 6s.
All right.
Me.
Well, 2 6s is a costly success.
Right.
So, you can spend a fairy stone if you want to change one of those die to another number. You are going to succeed in throwing Bob across.
I think I might in this case because I'm throwing a friend. I feel like I want to be extra helpful. If that's okay with the group, if I use one of those fairy stones.
Yep.
I'm going to change one of the dice to a 5, so I have 2 5s and 2 6s.
Yep.
No, you want a 3 of a kind, right?
You want 3 of a kind.
You want 3 of a kind.
Oh, never mind. I'm going to change it to a 6, so I get 3 6s.
Yes. So somebody's microphone is picking up scratching.
Oh, that's me. I'm sorry. I had my sheet.
That's okay.
On my microphone.
That's all right.
Thank you for letting me know.
Looking
at it.
Okay.
Murder Beast probably does say this.
Yeah, I don't
Yes.
want.
Oh, I was hoping Bob would skip across the stream like a stone.
Once I
You
get
do.
real good, I can do that.
Yeah. You do. You throw. That was a 666. So
Number of the Bob.
yeah. You hurl the pook, and it looks like you have hurled her straight into the face of a tree, like in the dark. But at the last second, she sort of twists and does it smack into that tree,
Like a cat.
and lands like a cat. Yes, on all four, which is not the way humans should land. But there you go.
I did it.
You did it. You did it. So she's across with the string. I'm assuming Lily held on to the other end of that string.
Oh,
Yeah.
So you've got, I think that was sort of the plan, was that there would be like a rope to hold on to.
Lily would have
All
just tucked her bear, held on.
Yep. All right. And you get the string tied off to two trees on either end. Bob is already across. Who is walking across the log first?
Why don't you go first, Lily? Because then if anything happens, I'll be able to jump in and run over and help you. Or actually, let's go together. We can help each other. There's no reason to go one at a time, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we'll just hold on to each other and hope for yeah, I think, yeah. All right. Is this river like super, like, is it moving pretty fast? Like, what's the flow of this body of water?
As you're walking across it, you see that it is moving pretty fast, but your log has sort of dammed it up a little bit because it's not terribly deep. But it is moving fast. And so there's branches and not trees, but branches and leaves and other things coming down and getting stuck up against your log. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. We're gonna cross.
Yeah.
We're gonna cross together.
Okay. All right.
Do it, Lily.
You can hold on to the string for extra support if it gets slippery. And you can do the thing where you wrap your arm around the string and you kind of walk with it. Like,
oh, that's a good idea.
I saw that in an adventure movie I probably wasn't allowed to watch.
That's right. I saw this in a cartoon I probably wasn't allowed to watch.
Yeah. So let's see. You've got a log bridge that's got some carving on it that gives you some traction. You've got a rope to hold on to, and the two of you are going together to balance each other. This is really, you're going to make it across. There's not a need for a roll here. That you've got so many things going in your favor that I think we're okay.
Yeah.
So you get across, and it's a little hairy there. I mean, it's slippery. All right. You get across. Murder Beast pads easily along behind you, and then you hear screaming, but it's not loud screaming. It's very, very quiet screaming. You hear somebody screaming in a small, squeaky voice, "Help me! Help me!"
Uh-oh.
Check the log.
Okay.
Check the log.
Oh,
Okay.
you think the voice coming from the log?
Is the voice coming from the log?
The voice is not coming from the log anymore.
Uh-oh.
So
Check downstream.
Yes, looking downstream, you see a tiny person being swept down by the stream.
No.
Okay, I go down there with my string and I run as fast as I can and I throw the string to try and catch them.
Okay.
Grab on.
All right. So this sounds like helpfulness and athletics.
There you go. I want to help. She wants to help.
I want to help, but I don't know if I should.
Oh, I know I should. The question is, both dice? Both dice?
Wait, how many dice are you
How
rolling?
many do you have?
So helpfulness 2.
Oh, somebody's taking a dice away.
Oh no!
Oh dear.
But if I'm
But I have 0 athletics.
Oh, and somebody
no.
has 2 people have added dice.
Oh, there we go.
So you add 1 to whatever you had before. So 3 dice.
Womp womp. Plus 1 more.
Plus 1 more. You can roll 1 more.
Womp womp.
Oh.
All right. So somebody else can try, or you can spend a fairy stone to turn this into a costly success.
I can try.
Okay. What do you want to do to try and help save this person?
Let's
That's
see.
paddling frantically, and you see these wings that are like trailing out behind this little person because they can't fly because their wings are soaking wet and bobbing up and down in the water.
Well, is there like a tree near the edge of the water further up?
Sure. Yeah, you're in a forest.
Like with maybe a branch that's kind of overhanging.
Yep.
Okay. So Lily's just gonna like run to whatever tree that she sees and find one of these thicker branches, and she's gonna be like, "I'm so sorry, but I need to use this to save somebody."
Okay.
And she's gonna grab a hold of it and just kind of be like, "I'm so sorry," and she's gonna like break it off because she wants a sturdy one. She wants a sturdy one.
Yeah.
So she's just gonna be like, "I'm so sorry."
Okay.
But she's gonna run and she's gonna stick because she wants one with like branches on it, like other things, so they can get caught up in it. So she's gonna like run and stick it out into the water to try and help catch them.
Okay.
Murder Beast is a cold bastard.
All right.
I'm dying. It's the way of the forest. So rude.
Yes. So a branch. This is possibly camping and exploring.
Okay.
I could also be athletics here.
I'm gonna go with camping because you probably have to learn how to build things when you're camping, like shelter,
right?
And knowing what sturdy branches.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
And just the fact that you're knowing that getting a branch off the ground, you don't know how long it's been there. It could be rotten and it could just crumble right away. Yeah, so I think it's camping and exploring. Because of the way you described this, you can go with cleverness or you can go with helpfulness.
I'm going with helpfulness.
Okay. And you've gotten at least 1 die there from the stream.
Okay, so plus 1 more. So that's 6. All right, let me roll.
Wow.
I was going to say, can I help with this at all? Not with helpfulness, but with an athletics. Like if Lily needs to
someone to hold on to me.
Yeah, absolutely. You can you can give her a die to help hold on.
Yeah, hold on to me, and I'll hold on to you.
All right, so that was 2 4s, 2 8s, a 3, a 10, and a 5.
Okay.
Wow.
So it is a costly success, but you do succeed, and something else good gets to happen. All right. Okay. So, yes, you've basically created like a net out there in the water out of a tree, and this panicking pixie gets swept up against it and does manage to cling on. All right. So you can, especially with Keely's help, you can haul this thing back out of the water. Okay. As you're doing this, you hear other tiny voices, and looking back at the log, you see them like climbing out of windows that have been carved into the log and opening up little doors, and there's just water now rushing through what used to be their village that they had built in the tree. So there's a bigger problem here.
Can I help?
Keely, don't move. I got the tree branch. Go get the log. She's
no. All right. I'm going to run back to the log. And now, we're on the other side.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lift the log up and put it on the other, out of the water, if I can.
On your side of the water.
Yeah.
Yes, you just tornadoed the trailer park.
It's a hurricane flood.
Yep.
Is what that
no.
Tsunami.
Yeah. Hey, there you go. Oh, yeah. So you can pick up that log. You don't have to test.
We are the murder
This is your superpower. You can do this. So yeah, you can pick up the log. Do you shake it to get all the water out?
No.
I want to do the best. Hold on, everybody. I'm sorry.
All right, so you pick it up and you're shaking it to get out, and they're like screaming and hanging on.
Well, no, she probably would. Keely probably would shake it.
And then you set it down away from the riverbank. All right. And yeah, it's essentially, I don't know if you've ever seen the aftermath of a major storm that knocks down all the trees or a tornado or anything like that. And I hope you never do. But the pixies that are coming out are just like dazed, all right, and exhausted and stressed out. And not all of them have wings. So some of them don't have wings. So you've got the brownies and the pixies there.
I feel like we just kicked over an anthill.
It's kind of like picking up an anthill or a termite mound here. But you've successfully relocated them.
Can I check the once drowning pixie for injuries?
Yeah. I mean, she's some don't have wings, but they used to. It's a thing about pixies is their life cycle is kind of like an insect, that they start out without wings as brownies, and then they grow wings. And if they decide they don't want to have wings anymore, they go back to being a brownie. So it goes back and forth and back and forth. So, that pixie, other than sopping wet, and the pixie's way too small for you to do like CPR on it or something.
Oh no, I was just gonna touch and then touch her.
Oh yeah. You can totally do that.
Like she
that
was
might
just
actually
gonna be
get
like
you some goodwill with these people whose home you just destroyed.
She's gonna be like, I'm so sorry. Lily's just like, oh my god. But she's just gonna stick her hand on the ground and then she's just gonna gently put a finger to the pixie.
Yeah, or even if you were holding it in your hand.
Oh, okay. If that works too. Yeah.
If you're checking it out and you can see that, no, this pixie's in really bad shape.
Yeah, she's just going to touch the ground and just like hold her in her hand. She's like, I'm so sorry.
No, there you go. Sorry.
But I take damage for that, right?
You do. You take a bruised level of damage. So you do. You pull the energy up from the earth, and it's like glowing. Like phosphorescence from a mushroom or an algae or something, and there's this soft glow that surrounds your hand, and then the pixie starts to cough and comes. It doesn't come back to life, because if she was dead, this wasn't going to work. But you have revived this pixie.
Okay,
all right? This is not Pixie Jesus. That's not what happened. But you have healed the pixie there on the palm of your hand. And Pixie stands up and looks around and says, "Thanks. I thought I was a goner," and then flies off in the direction of where her log used to be.
Wait, no, wait. wait. It's over here. It's over here. Like Lily's like sitting on the ground because she's tired now. No, it's over.
Keely.
Other side.
Keely.
Other side.
I'll take the heat for you.
No, it's my responsibility.
No,
it's
it's
my
fine.
fault.
No. Let me take the heat for you.
I did a bad thing. Oh, man.
Right. So
my
the
idea.
the pixie's flying, and she goes, "Oh, I must have gotten turned around," and flies the other direction, lands on the log. The brownies that were in there, they look older. Like you can tell there's like a mayor of the group because he's the oldest, grumpiest looking one. The brownie was sort of got a pot belly and this wild hair sticking out from the side of his head. And he's just standing there looking at you with his arms crossed.
Okay, I'm gonna use my Okay, I've been studying for just this moment.
Okay.
So I would like to use my heraldry and manners skill to and I will kneel before the mayor and hang my head in shame and take my hat off and say, "Sir, I want to express my deepest and most sincerest apologies for choosing your apartment complex to use as our bridge, and I would like to offer you a boon in exchange for my unthinking actions, and I hope that you understand that I am very young and not used to how my body is working, and I hope you can remember that time in your life."
So rude, Tommy.
And the same courtesy to me.
Blondie.
All right. And Murder Beast does hiss down from where he's watching in the trees above. Says, "Psst, they didn't see you do it. The trolls did it. The trolls did it." In the middle of your explanation, right? So you're gonna roll.
Okay.
Heraldry and manners plus charm.
Oh, good. That's what I'm good at.
All right. And they have given
-1.
you a -1.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know who did this, right? We know. Blondie. Again.
All right. So it's my charm is 3, my heraldry and manners is 2, so that's 5, but -1 is 4. So I'm rolling 4.
Yep. Oh, and someone just added a die.
Ooh, okay. I'll throw that one in there too.
And evidently donated $10. So thank you.
God.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
DPO.
Yes. Okay. So I have 2 10s.
Okay. All right. 2 10s.
So sort of succeeding.
Wait, what? What? Wait, what?
That can't be right.
No. I don't have my glasses on, so I'm squinting. Yeah.
Probably a bot.
I think that's a bot. I
All right, Tommy.
think Tommy can get all over that. I don't think that's legit, and I don't have any way to check because this is not my Twitch channel. So
all right, Tommy. I have faith in you.
Have fun with that, Tommy. Okay, so however, if you did just donate $10,000 and you're not a bot, then
thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much.
No, not a
It's
bot.
not. Oh, I'm shook. I don't know what to. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Are we cool kids now, guys? Are we cool kids? Is this mean we're cool kids?
It's because they support Weird Scouting.
There you go.
I support your support of Weird Scouts.
All right.
Support of murdering. No, wait. No.
And
okay. Awesome. I don't know what's going on anymore, but what time is it? We're halfway through. I think this is musical interlude time, not to put Mav on the spot. But if somebody did actually donate money, I think that's worth a song. That's what I tell my kids whenever we go to a Renaissance festival is if somebody makes you stop and watch their performance or listen to their song, you give them a tip. Now, I'm not telling Mab, you must perform for that sweet, sweet coin. But
I don't even know what song.
Just do the one you were playing earlier. That's
Yeah,
cool.
do Aliens.
We're gonna take a musical interlude here.
Actually, you know what? It could double as an ad.
There you go.
Yeah.
So this is a brief intermission. And for those of you that don't know, years ago I wrote a song for Turtle Creek Coffee. The fearless Shoshi was did assist me in filming a video that is available on the internet. So for those of you who do not know, Turtle Creek is one of our sponsors, Turtle Creek Coffee. And they are delicious. And the story behind this song is if we were to take pictures with his coffee, he would send us free coffee. And I said, yeah, I'll do that. Send me some coffee. I drank the coffee. And then that afternoon, I wrote this song. Turtle Creek coffee crack. You need it to function. Life's too short to drink crap. Obey your addiction. Cocaine is illegal. Crystal meth is too. They don't pack quite the buzz of a cup of fresh brewed Turtle Creek coffee crack. Clears your... I'm sorry, it's been a while. Cheap as dirt and fun as smack. You don't talk to me unless you bring a cup of fresh hot brewed caffeine. Another cup, another sip, another shot, just one more hit. Brew it precious, plunge it drip, and nothing tastes quite like the shit. Turtle Creek coffee crack clears your bowels, leaves the tract intact. The calls are coming in now.
Buy Turtle Creek Coffee.
Yeah. Now's the part of it. Grind your big sweet as sin and black as night. Hot as hell, it's alright. Grind it fine or grind it coarse. Like my man hung like a horse. Tea is weak, decaf is wrong. Give it to me hot and strong. I'm a twice through Donkey Kong. Stuff your face full of beans and grind them up with your teeth. Brew it strong with your spit. Give me more love this shit. Caffeinate me, baby. I got things to do. There's a live stream going on, and I'm gonna stick around for the after party. Are you?
Which is the haiku wrap up tonight at 8.
I think I've seen the face of God. She looks like a barista for Turtle Creek Coffee. I forgot that it had some swear words in there.
That's
drug references.
Even though this is a family-friendly game, we're on Twitch, so we can.
But these are things that happen in the real world. Oh, we lost Lily.
Lily died.
So
Okay.
The theory is that we're going to have Kazoo do a cover of that and a video at the Ren Fair. That was. I'm going to get the people to do that with me.
Very, very cool. So, all right, let's resolve Keely the Half Giant's charm test there.
She's been dying this whole time.
Right. So that was a partial success, a costly success. But you did actually name the cost right there in it. You told them that you were going to offer a boon. So he sort of glares at you. He listens, and he gestures across the stream like that was our home, and we put it there for a reason. Like and now it's over here, and all of our stuff is wet, and So nobody died. I mean, that's a bonus there. Nobody died. And you did rescue somebody out of the water. And then he
Lily's
sort of
just over
squints.
there. And Lily's just over there, like, kind of tired and worn out. It was me.
Yep.
I go to help Lily.
It was me.
And he squints and he goes, "Wait a second. Are you all Weird Scouts?"
Yeah.
Well, you're not very good, are you?
It's my first day.
We just started. We just got here. I'm going to take a nap.
No, don't take a nap.
What?
Because we have cousins upstream. You said you wanted to do something to help. And we built our home well away from the stream. So if the creek rose, we wouldn't all get washed out. But with all of this rain, they're like beach going brownies, and they're right on the edge. So if you want to make up for this mistake, I want you to go check on them and make sure that they're okay.
Okay, I just need a quick.
I'll take care of Lily.
nap.
Healy, do you need a hand? Are they in a log like you guys were?
Oh no, they build their houses out of rocks and sticks and sand and
they're not all one house. It's a bunch of little houses.
Yeah. I mean, there's upsides and downsides to that. I mean, our house clearly easily movable. We didn't think so, but now we've learned. But you know, you got to live like on top of each other sometimes, and you know, maybe you want to read a book and you got somebody looking over your shoulder. So they're a little more spread out.
How far away are they?
Well, as the pixie flies, half a day.
What about as the half giant walks?
Well, I don't know. Depends on how big your steps are.
Oof.
Half a day.
I don't know if we have time.
Yeah,
But I
we can't
gotta.
leave them.
I know I gotta. And especially
Which is weird for me to say that we should not ditch these people, because we should ditch these people and then come back and get them on the way back.
Well, we need to at least move them away from the water more. So maybe we should be like, can we move you guys further away before we go? And because we have to save someone thing that fell from the sky, and I need a nap.
We're fine. You've moved us away from the water. They're the ones that are drowning up there. I mean, you jammed up the river. Who knows what that did upstream? I mean, now it's flowing, but the rain is still falling, and I don't know how long they can hold their breath. Sure, it's their fault for building right on the creek.
No. Well,
all right. Why don't you take a rest, Lily? Bob, you watch Lily, and I will run as fast as I can up to where they are and see what I can do.
Except it's not a pick it up and go kind of thing, unfortunately. You need more than one hand. Yeah. Lily, I'll help you get to where you need to go. Actually, Keely will help carry you.
Oh yeah. Jump
and we'll do this, and you can just nap gently in her arms for it's only going to take a couple minutes, right?
I mean, how fast does a pixie fly? That's what we need to know. Where's the book? Lily's like loopy. Where's the book?
You want to look in the book and see how fast a pixie flies?
I want to see if there's info about how fast does a pixie fly compared to people with normal-ish height.
Thank you for saying I'm a normal height.
You're welcome.
So a pixie flies about as fast as a butterfly flies.
Wait, that's not very If you think about it.
That's not very fast.
That's not very fast.
I might be able to get there fast.
Okay, let's do this.
Let's just go.
All right.
And
and Murder
Fluffy
Beast
said that Fluffy can help carry because Fluffy has 6 legs, you know.
Oh, Fluffy can help carry Pixies. Murder Beast grumbles that he was looking forward to Pixie soup, but
was that sarcasm again?
The world may never know.
All right. I'm just gonna like close my eyes and just tell me when we're there, and I promise I'll wake up.
All right. So, Keely, are you carrying Lily while you run?
Yes.
Okay. And are you actually running in the dark through the woods in the rain? Or are you... I know I made that sound like it's a bad idea. I did not mean to imply that it's a bad idea.
That sounded like, are you sure?
You want to run in the night. Well, I mean, I'm going to go pretty fast because if they're drowning...
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go pretty quick too, like a cat in the night. Cat in the night.
All right. And maybe hugging the bank so you're not like running through the trees, getting whacked in the face with branches.
Oh no, I think run along the shoreline. Yeah.
That's where we need to go. We already know that they're at the other end of this.
Just be mindful of little tiny rock sculptures or something so we don't kick them over or step on them or shake them like a yeah.
So I am going to have both of you roll here. Since you are running in the dark on a riverbank in the rain, you're going to roll athletics.
Right.
Woohoo!
And
would it be bravery?
You can do bravery.
All right.
I think it's bravery. So the one that it is not charm.
No.
You can explain any of the other 3 if you explain it, how it fits.
I would like to use cleverness because I am stepping on things I can see and like trying to be all spry and hopping.
Okay.
I'm very methodical.
Is there like a shame virtue?
That would be helpfulness.
Oh, nope, not that one. Gonna be bravery.
Can Lily assist? Because she's probably gonna stay away because she has a feeling this is not gonna take long to get there. Can she play like lookout in Keely's?
You could help Keely because Keely's the one carrying you.
Okay.
And if you're bouncing around like that, actually Murder Beast can help Mab. So Murder Beast can give...
Because I'm going to grow up to be a cat? Well, I got 2 pairs.
Okay. Did you roll 1 extra die for Murder Beast?
I did.
Okay.
Ooh, do I get an extra die for Murder Beast?
No, but you get 1 from Lily.
Oh, hooray! All right.
2 4s and 2 2s.
Okay.
2 9s.
Yay!
All right.
I don't trip and fall on my face.
You do not trip and fall on your face.
Don't drop me.
However, you both have a cost to this. And so the cost is that the river, the creek, curves and staying alongside it ends up taking you in the wrong direction. So you're not headed towards where you were in the sky before. Does that make sense? Like you all had a destination in mind. You had a fixed point. You have sort of lost track of that fixed point with the curves of the river. Now, Mab, you got an extra success. So you get to say something else that happens, something cool, or it cannot negate your cost. So the
I was
cost
just going to say I found a landmark or something.
Okay, so you can remember a landmark to get back to this point.
which would be the last known point to track where I need to go. That's I'll stick with the landmark.
Okay. All right. So we'll say that you spot a landmark and you keep it fixed in your sorry, I was reading my notes. Shouldn't do that. You actually hear, this is your landmark. It's an auditory landmark. You hear drumming off in the distance, more drumming. Okay. And you realize that you've heard this drumming since the whole thing with the log. All right. So you've got an idea of where the drumming is in relation to that log, in relation to your end point was. And as you curve around, you're sort of keeping you're not keeping in your mind, that's where we need to go. You're keeping in your mind, that must be the trolls' camp. So you've got a point. All right. And yeah. And there you go. Murder Beast tells you that he's a panther. He can smell his way back.
I want to grow up to be just like Murder Beast.
How mud covered is Lily now? Lily's pretty. They're all pretty muddy at this point. Okay, so you all are tromping along in the dark, in the rain. It probably feels longer than it really is. And you're going fast, but then at some point you realize, hey, we could totally pass this thing if we're running full tilt in the mud and the rain and slipping. And there's a couple of times where you almost fall in the water. So it's about 2 hours before you finally come on, and you see it like there on the creek. There's like a little village with docks and things jutting out into the water, like little village, like one of those little villages you put around a Christmas tree or something. That size. It's like a Barbie village around there. And the creek is rising up. So you see that, the bottom level of these little pixie houses are pretty much flooded. And there are pixies doing search and rescue of their friends and trying to get everybody. Yeah, there we go. Port Pixie right there. Trying to get people out of the water. And yeah, so
hi, I'm here to help.
Okay, so yeah, you stop at the edge and declare that you are there to help.
Lily.
What? Yeah.
Can you make a thing grow? Can you do that?
I'm not that kind of no.
Okay.
I no. Sorry. Okay. I'm not a
All right.
I saw do we need a lot of sandbags? I saw a cartoon.
That's kind of what I was thinking. I was thinking if we, like, the log made a dam up there, but if we make another log down here, we could divert the water around the village on the upstream side, But then they lose their pier.
I have tossed you all a fairy stone for that idea.
The what? The upstream log?
Yeah, for that idea of diverting the water away from the village. Like going for the big solution instead of the little one. So you don't have to take it.
Maybe I'll use a big rock this time instead of
There you go. There you go.
I don't think
better than a sand
live in rocks.
I can't. So just so I'm clear, I can't talk to trees because I'm only just like.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. Your ancestor was a dryad.
Okay.
Someone in your ancestry was full-blooded fae. You're
Okay,
half-blooded. So
Okay.
you have some powers, but you don't have the
Just not
ability
that one.
yet to talk to trees.
Yeah.
No, when you master badges in this game, when you get 5 points in a badge, you earn more special abilities.
Oh, what?
Which that's what we forgot to do at the end of last game. I forgot to give you all experience.
What?
Jinky Shag, I wouldn't want a stack of that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'd have like some skills and stuff.
Well, yeah, we should do that. So at the end of every session, you get to assign one badge of your choice. Put one in one badge of your choice, and then you get to pick and put a second point from last week. We'll say either camping and exploring or cooking.
I'm going to say camping and exploring.
Yeah, you get to pick. So
because
one in either one of those, and then we'll at the end of this session, which is in like 40 minutes, we'll remember to do the level up again. Somebody remind me.
I'm going to put one in athletics.
Okay.
So we get one of choice, and then
one choice,
and then one either camping or athletics.
Camping or cooking.
Oh,
because
cooking.
It's based on the last what you all did the last.
Okay.
Grab my pen. Okay.
Trying to.
Okay. I will see if I can find the right size rock.
Okay.
I might need more than one rock. So
you want to find a rock? Start hauling rocks to the river.
Mm-hmm.
Plopping them in.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Now, how big of a rock can Fluffy pick up?
What size is Fluffy now? Like
poodle, miniature poodle size.
Not a toy poodle.
Right. I don't know how much muscle does a cockroach have. Like, I know how much an ant can lift.
Right.
But are cockroaches known for being strong or just indestructible?
They're indestructible.
Yeah. So you could probably pile rocks on Fluffy's back and have Fluffy walk them to the water.
Like a little fluffy wheelbarrow.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll go with that. Yeah. You can
Not quite mastiff, Bill. Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah. You can start a bucket chain with Fluffy carrying rocks.
A bug barrow.
Yeah, bug barrel. There you
Bug
go.
barrow.
Yeah.
All right. And so that's what Bob is doing, is getting rocks down to the water. Keely, what are you doing?
Same, but with bigger rocks.
Same but with bigger rocks. And Lily, what are you doing?
This is probably a good time to ask this. How does healing work in this game, like for us?
For you all. Let me check the rules because, hey, I opened exactly to that page.
Hey.
Whoa, 20 times their own weight? Cockroaches?
Really?
I don't know. That's what chat just said.
Let's find out. And remember, Fluffy is not normal
Kyla,
size.
are you telling us that a cockroach can carry 20 times its own weight?
How much can a
She's
cockroach...
usually right. Okay, she's right.
I know, right?
She's right.
Wrong,
Yeah.
Fluffy.
Oh, never mind.
Yep. All right. There you go.
Actually, they could lift up to 50 times depending on what kind it is.
What kind of cockroach?
Wow.
Okay. So to heal, you have to either apply first aid by using camping and exploring badge.
Okay.
A healing potion.
Okay.
Or for your bruised, you can sleep off your bruised.
And how many levels of bruising can I take before I'm scraped up?
So it does not stack.
Okay.
All right. So you can get bruised a whole bunch of times and you're just bruised. It's like the condition would persist. So
okay, I see.
So getting scratched up, you actually have to get scratched up. All right.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
I mean, kids can take a lot of bumps and bruises.
Yes, they
Like
can.
bruises mean nothing.
Right.
Okay, that's all I need to know. that answers my question of what I'm going to do. Lily is going to park herself somewhere and just motion for anybody that's injured to come to her. And she's just going to put her bare feet in the dirt and just stick her hands out and just go to town.
Okay. All right. Well, they do bring up a couple of pixies that are injured. So this is what I'm going to say. You can probably do this 3 times before you're just so exhausted that you're going to fall asleep.
Okay.
Okay, because that's what it does.
3 more times? Yeah, 3 more times. Okay.
So it drains, because you sort of got to recover some of that while you were on the run for 2 hours. But they bring up the worst.
Yeah,
there's a pixie that's half drowned, right?
Okay, yeah.
Water in the lungs, and you help with that. There's a pixie that the wings have actually come off.
Oh no!
And you can help with that, like you hold them on and help heal them back up, and you can kind of see the magic connecting them back. And then there's probably a pixie with a broken leg.
Look, I just gotta say, May, it's not really healing unless you actually chew up the healing food and spit it in there.
Baby bird it into the pixie.
I'm just saying.
No,
but she will at least do the worst.
Yeah. 3. Okay.
And then she has something else that, like, she has alchemy. So can she make a roll to see if there's like healing stuff that she can do with what's in nature around her to help with the non-dying one?
And Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you heal the one that lost its wings and broke its leg, but the other one is just like
the one that's half drowned too. But the other ones that are like, just put some dirt on it. Just rub some dirt on it.
Yeah. Okay. So you're coughing. Whatever. Here, have some cough syrup. I made it out of this bush.
Yeah. Like she'll do like the natural.
Absolutely.
For everybody else.
Absolutely. So let's have you roll for that, actually.
Okay.
For your alchemy.
All right.
So that would, you can either go helpfulness or cleverness with that.
She's helpful, and then
and alchemy.
Alchemy is 3. All right, so let's roll it. Boom. All right, so I have 3 3s, 2 2s, and a 1.
All right. Well, yeah.
3 3s.
3 3s. That's a full-on success. So
plus the 2 2s.
Plus the 2 2s is a bonus thing. So this is what I'm going to say you managed to do. You realize that pixies are small. We all realize that. Okay. They're soaking wet, right? Because they're in the rain, but also dealing with flooding and trying to get people to the shore safely and all of this. So you set up a small campfire, all right, where they can come and dry off and get warm, but you're also taking healing herbs and throwing it on that campfire. So it's kind of like this vapor rub mist. Yeah, the aromatherapy that's going out through. Now that bonus success, you get to add something to that. So what else happens here?
Can I inhale some of this aromatherapy healing stuff?
Sure.
And it inadvertently helps me not fall asleep?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Absolutely. That's your extra success. So
all right, cool.
Yeah. You got like the it's not eucalyptus, but whatever the equivalent is, it's on there, and it's
going to town.
It's going to town. So you must have gotten some catnip or something in there, because you take a whiff and you're like, oh, all right, I feel better.
Great.
Yeah. Okay. So Bob and Keely loading up the rocks, trying to basically divert the water, right? Create a dam that's leading the worst of it away from the village. Yes. So I'm only going to have one of you roll. Okay. And this there's a couple of options here. Okay, we could go with arts and crafts because you are building something. Okay, we could go with camping and exploring because you're like terraforming here in a sense. We could go with sheer athletics for picking up the rocks and moving them into the water to form the dam. But it's more than likely helpfulness. Like that's ultimately what you all are doing here. So if somebody has
an argument for bravery,
not really. How is it brave?
It's at night and it's raining, and no, you're right. It's helpfulness.
Are you actually standing out in the middle of the stream as the water rushes past you, while Mab tosses you a rock and you slam it in, and then?
I mean, probably not.
Okay, because
I'm probably running around helter skelter, picking up rocks.
Okay, yeah. So it's probably helpfulness. All right. So out of athletics, camping and exploring, and arts and crafts.
Yeah, all those architects, cowards.
Right. Real heroes blow stuff up.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Haven't you seen anything?
Yes. Yeah. So arts and crafts, camping, exploring, or athletics. Do one of you have a 2 in any of that?
I have a 2 in athletics now.
Okay. All right.
But only a 1 in helpfulness.
Man, you really didn't want to be helpful at all, huh?
I want to be helpful.
That was Lily's job because that's just her type.
I want to be helpful so bad.
I just want to be crystal clear. Bob is a coward.
I mean, if you want to go the heroic path, you can stand out there and be the brave hero. But if you fail, you're getting swept down the creek.
Let's just roll, baby. Come on. Let's roll. I started thinking about it.
So it's 3, and then do I get 1 more from Bob for helping?
Yes.
Okay.
Or do I roll?
Well, I was going to say whoever has the highest dice pool here can roll.
Oh, yeah.
Gotcha.
So I have 4. What do you have, Bob?
3.
All right.
So
here I go.
Yeah. If you want to. So, and that's with Bob's +1.
So now you have 5.
Oh, okay.
Because I give you a +1. And apparently +1 more.
Yes.
Add
Plus
a
one
die.
more. That's
Sub
plus
a die.
2.
Wait, nope. Sorry, they cancel each other out.
Oh, okay.
BLC
Oh, sub a
Blondie
die. Oh, never mind.
did minus. And
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Oh,
here we
Jill
go.
added another.
There you go.
All right.
There's
so,
another die.
Okay, you're up to 6. You guys
All right.
are awesome. I am loving this add a die, minus a die battle.
It was
Yes.
really fun.
All right. So Reverend Tommy says we're at a final +1. I just want to be clear because the stream is urging you to stand in the stream. The audience is urging you to stand in the stream, grab those rocks from Mab and chuck them in.
I mean, I feel like maybe that is what Keely would do.
All right. I mean, it's the half giant in you. It's a major. So you get to roll bravery here.
Oh, sweet. So that gives me even 1 more.
There you go. All right.
So
bravery plus athletics.
Really
plus
good.
1 from the stream and 1 from Mab.
All right. So that means I have a total of 7.
What?
3 1s.
All right.
Woo!
All right. So, yeah.
I did a thing. I did it okay.
Full on success.
What happens if she gets 4 of a kind?
Well, somebody's added 1 more die.
No way.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Let me see
so
here.
if you
Let
want
me
to roll
roll that.
1 more,
I'm actually
Yes.
hoping for a 1. No, it's a 6.
all right. All right.
That's awesome, though.
So if you get 4 numbers that match, it's a spectacular success. You succeed beyond what you thought was possible. So, yeah, that's exactly. So yeah, you're standing in the stream. Bob is tossing you. Right,
Sending Fluffy ahead.
Yeah, if we were playing Dungeons and Dragons, that would be a triple fail. But
yeah, totally.
We're not playing Dungeons and Dragons. Just some guy. This is Weird Scouts. So yeah,
It's
Bob
like
is
Dungeons and Dragons.
chucking you rocks. You're grabbing them. You're slamming them in, and you're building this nice looking little dam here. That is it diverts the water, so you're not damming up the whole creek, right? You're just like giving them a cove here, a shelter, so that hopefully the worst of it drains away. But yeah, okay. So that is exactly what you do. Now it's going to take time because you're doing it one rock at a time, but that time is the time Lily is spending to create her campfire and save the dying and
tell them to inhale this.
And he'll inhale
the lungs.
Smoke some of this.
She's 12. She's just gonna say, breathe it in, hold it in.
Breathe it in. Yeah. It's
poor Pixie.
Yep, poor Pixie. That's a thing.
Poor Pixie, I love it.
Are you writing down the name?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Woot.
So that I remember, if you all ever come back here, that this has a name. And okay, so you're still out there, like putting the last of the stones on your little dam here, as the sun starts to rise through the clouds, because it has not stopped raining. Like it's still raining, like worst camping weather ever. All right. And Keely's in there up to her waist in water, soaking wet. But camping. Yeah, I mean, right?
Or it's just a regular New York Fairy Festival.
Right.
We've all been through this exact scenario.
The mud.
The Mud Fest.
All those pixies that we murdered. Moving on. The sun's coming up, and you can see that you all have actually kind of managed to save this little Port Pixie village. So
heroes.
There's little pixies going over to the campfire and brewing up ground up acorn coffee, and other pixies that have got their wings dry, and they're flying around checking on people and giving pixies blankets and
I'll share some of my gummy bears with them.
Okay, all right. So
you want to give sugar to Barry?
Well, and at first they're not quite sure what they are. They see Lily with her teddy bear, so they're just kind of carrying them around as if they were like, okay, comfort. But then they're getting sticky because they're wet and raining.
They probably are like this big to them.
Yeah. So
and then I make the gesture that you eat them.
Okay. All right. So
what could go wrong?
Right. And so yes, once the pixies realize that these are edible and that they taste good, and that they're full of sugar, yeah. So that's the thing. So now you've got pixies that have sort of abandoned the cleanup effort. like the sun has come up, their village is saved. There's like a rave happening now of sugared up pixies. All right. Yes. God. Yeah.
Lily's just like, okay.
It's like the Ewok party at the end of Return of the Jedi, right?
That's my favorite part.
Yeah,
I watched the movie just for that scene.
There you go.
Movie. The end. That's it.
There you go.
Right?
Dancing around, they have declared that you all are the saviors, and it's still raining. All right, but So they're starting to, some of the pixies that did not partake, or before they got so sugar high, have started to like string tarps. They've made tarps out of leaves essentially to try and keep some dry areas where everybody's just not in the pouring rain.
Makes sense.
Yes. The pixies will be hooked on gummy bears for the rest of their lives. All 2 days of it.
Oh.
Oh.
All right. So yeah,
Okay.
I mean the pixies, they're thanking you and praising you and declaring that that you all are great and Weird Scouts forever, and yeah.
Yay.
So what do you all do?
How are we? Do we have the energy to keep going? Because we've been going all night.
You've been going all night without sleeping. You're soaking wet. You're covered in mud. Keely has been, I mean, she's not exhausted from moving boulders into the river, but
Yeah, but it's rainy.
it's a workout.
Cold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's cold.
It's cold.
It's cold. So, and Lily didn't build like a person fire.
I
right?
built a pixie fire.
A pixie-sized bonfire. So, yes. Can you keep going? Probably at this point you need a break.
Should we? But should we?
You? Right.
That's the
Right.
question.
And Murder Beast, by the way, has helped with none of this. Right? Murder Beast is up in a tree, just lounging on the branch, occasionally opening an eye. Yeah, they're still alive. And then going back to sleep.
Thanks, dude.
Well, I guess
Murder Beast does not say this, but
Now tell them you are so glad you could save them from the evil trolls that their neighbors. Oh
No, so rude.
Starting a war among the Pixie clans.
Let's not.
So no, Murder
Not
Beast
do
is
that,
basically
me.
just sleeping up there watching you all.
Yeah, actually, they do bring up a point, and I'll hint to Keely to mention this. Hey, psst, tell them that we were sent by the guys downstream
oh, that's a good idea.
or upstream.
Yes,
or
yes.
whatever.
Oh, pixies! We thank you for your honor, but it was our pleasure to do this for you, and we were sent by the other pixies, the log pixies, down the stream there. So you owe them some thanks as well.
The log pixies. They're just a bunch of sticks in the mud.
I get
no.
it.
Another
Really
pixie
funny.
shouts out one big log, and yeah, they're sort of disdainful of the pixies downstream, but they're like,
But
yeah, they okay. They sent you to help. They didn't come themselves, and
They were dealing with their own trauma, I think.
yes.
Let's not talk about that part.
Okay. Lily's just like,
Oh, my bad. Sorry about that.
all right. So are you all doing anything to get dry? Are you asking the pixies?
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Okay. So what?
Okay, Keely. Now that they think we're really awesome, can we just get like help for drying your food or something? I don't know.
Oh yeah. We are very wet and cold. Can you help us?
Well, I mean, there's that cave over there. You could go. You could go. Maybe get dry in there.
That's a great idea.
and do you know if someone lives in that cave?
Oh yeah, there was a bear.
I love bears.
I love Bob goes,
Let's go. Let us see a bear.
But
does Bob just take off like it's Bob just
Yeah, she starts to go. Come on, girl. Come on.
That's too funny.
One of the pixies leans over to Lily and says, "The bear's not there anymore."
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you.
As Bob's just running to go see it.
I'll break it to her gently when we get there.
Yeah, Murder Beast does speak up. Doesn't move out of the tree, but it's like you might want to be careful around bears.
Bears are awesome, and I will make friends with the bear. I assure you.
But Bob, I heard it's actually not there anymore. There was, I think the keyword was a bear. So let's just get out. Let's just go in the cave, build a fire, try off. Try not to get sick.
But the bear might come back.
Okay, I'm gonna let you keep that hope alive because I'm all for it. But I'm cold.
And we're totally going.
And I'm hungry because
let's pick up wood on the way.
Is the sun even out?
Sort of.
Okay, then I'm scared. No.
Yeah.
Let's pick up as much wood as we can on the way there.
Yeah, so you can make a fire with wet wood.
Poo-poo. Better than nothing.
Better than no wood, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, one of the pixies says, "Oh, if you're hungry, well, you could eat the bear, but we already did that."
What?
And then they go back to their sugar high party.
So
they are eating bears right now, technically.
Right.
Yeah.
It didn't taste as good as this bear. One of them says, "We're eating bears forever."
Oh gosh. Lily's gonna go look at that book some more. Like, are they cannibals? Like she's gonna be like, what?
Wouldn't be cannibal if they're eating bears because they're pixies and bears are bears.
I don't know. I don't know, Bob.
But
they're eating.
They're omnivores. They're likely omnivores because they are eating. They'll eat anything apparently. But are they
bears or pixies?
We're talking about
bears are also omnivores. Too. Yeah, they are omnivores, and they also eat bugs. I wonder if pixies are carrion feeders. And then, so Bob is going on about like the habits of animals and the different genres of like carrion feeders and then the bottom feeders and then, predatory hunters. Like you can tell she totally loves those animal documentaries.
There you go. Yeah. So you all make it to the cave. It's not very far at all. It's just up the hill, right? And there's like a rocky outcropping here in the forest. The trees thin out a little bit. There's trees over the top of it, but it's like a bluff, really. And there's a cave in the side of it, and it is dark inside.
We've got flashlights.
You got flashlights?
Yeah.
All right, and you shine your flashlights in, and what you see in there is it's like it's a little house. Okay. There's a bed made out of wood. Okay. And there's a wooden table with one chair, a little stove, that like a cast iron style, metal.
Oh, like the wood burning stove.
Well, right, a wood burning stove, right? And there's a bear skin rug that's just laid out. Now, there's spider webs on things. It's dusty. It doesn't look lived in right now, but it looks like there's a little cave apartment shack here ready to go.
Wait a second. Do you mean to tell me those little pixie SOBs ate a sentient bear?
That's what I was trying to get at. That they said they ate the bear. Wow, just some guy.
Honestly, that would be awesome.
That
I need
would
a lot
be
of
pretty
Care Bears
epic,
or
actually.
a giant Care Bear.
Yeah. That's why I was concerned because, like, you see, look where we are, guys. not everything is. I mean, look at us. Like, and then like she pulls her hair down. She goes, "When did my hair turn green?"
I liked it. I thought you did that on purpose.
With what? She's just like, with what?
With mud.
With leaves. I thought that's like your photosynthesis thing.
Maybe I've been photosynthesizing too much.
I tell you what I am gonna do. I am gonna like go start a fire in that little furnace thing and help everybody dry out.
Oh,
Because
and
I think we'll all feel better.
Lily, you should lay down on that bed.
Yeah.
Let's help
Maybe
her
not
dry
in my
off
wet
before we
clothes,
put her on.
though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good idea. Yeah, you're right.
I'm gonna warm up and then I'm gonna take a power nap. I'm tired. She's just like,
I'm good. I still have a lot of energy. I've ate a lot of gummy bears.
All right. So you get the fire started in the stove. Bob crashes out on the bed, on the rug.
I'll sleep on the rug.
Okay. All right. And Lily, are you crashing as well?
I'm going to crash and sleep off this tiredness.
Okay. And Keely?
I guess I'll dry off as best as I can. Do I need a nap? If I need one, I'll take one.
I mean, so you got woken up you all never actually went to sleep.
Yeah.
So you've been up all night running through the woods and
yeah, I probably want a little rest.
All right. So you lay down as well. Murder Beast looks at the three of you sleeping and says, well, I guess I'll watch for danger then.
Thank you.
And curls up at the entrance of the cave and promptly falls asleep.
Oh, God. Of course he did.
In your dreams, there is a woman puttering around the cave, making tea, shaking out your muddy clothes. The other two bears return. No,
I was thinking
I was going to say, I've seen this story.
Like cleaning up the place. All right. And you hear a voice that says, well, isn't this interesting? I haven't had scouts for breakfast in, well, quite an age. And that's where we're going to end for today.
Wait, is this like a reverse Goldilocks situation where
there's three of us and only one of them?
Yes.
And only one of them.
This one's too big. This one's too small. This one's just right. Oh no.
I was thinking the same thing.
Okay, so let's do the experience this time for real.
Okay.
Woohoo!
All right, so
Great.
pull up the character sheet. So everybody gets to put 1 point in a badge of their choice.
Okay.
And then this time, definitely athletics is an option.
Mm-hmm.
And it feels like heraldry and manners came up
I was thinking that too.
this time. So you may choose. You get 1 in anything you want. You can put 1 in anything you want. And then you either pick, you pick, it has to go in your lowest. I forgot about that. So the lowest of athletics or heraldry and manners.
Oh, okay.
And if they're tied, you get to pick between them. So
Okay, cool.
the lowest of athletics and heraldry and manners. Now Bill says for breakfast could also mean having you for company.
True.
Bill has never played a game with me before, so
Sorry, 1 second. So we get one of our choice, and then what were the other ones we could choose?
And then the lowest of either your athletics or your heraldry and manners.
And when we say one of our choice, it could, if we already have 2, that's not a big deal. We can.
It's not a big deal. It can.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
these should be going up. So nobody should be at 5 in anything yet, though.
What if I'm equal in athletics and heraldry?
You get to pick. You get to pick between the 2. All right.
Okay.
You might be at a 4 at this point, but nobody should be at a 5.
I'm going to give myself one of each because I used both.
There you go.
I'm giving myself athletics because I see Bob becoming more animal-like and more cat-like and able to leap and dodge.
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
I think so. Lily took it in heraldry and manners because she needs to try and break out of her shell.
Sure.
Thanks to this one up here, and watching this one be all cool, and then she actually took a badge in mythical beasts.
Okay.
So I mean, because after everything,
Pixies.
Pixies.
You learned a lot of pixie anatomy.
And it would help you with bears, whether they were magical or not.
Or not.
So, yes. Yeah. All right. So thank you. Great game. This has been Weird Scouts. We are playing Weird Scouts in the Sunday side quest slot for Nat 21. Every Sunday at this time from 5 p.m. Eastern to 7 p.m. Eastern. I was going to say Central. We're not going to mess with you like that. You can get Weird Scouts at wicked-clever.com or drive-through-RPG. Read along with the rules, make your own scouts, tell me when I'm doing something wrong.
Are you coloring?
Like I tell people, just because I wrote the game doesn't always remember
I
it.
did this part.
That doesn't mean I remember the rules all the time.
Yeah,
but,
I mean, fair.
Yeah. Tonight let me finish my thought because I realized I stopped in the middle of a thought and then I just cut Mab off. Sorry about that. We are going to be playing Weird Scouts through the month of May. So Paulo comes back in June. He's away at Renaissance Festivals until June. So Weird Scouts is actually going to take the Sundays for the month of May. So we've got some time with these characters. You're going to get to see them grow. You're going to get to see them get new powers. And you're going to see them explore some places in the Weirdwood that we didn't explore in our podcast or our Kickstarter when we did a podcast for this. So you can mine my brain and my story for ideas for your own stories. All right. So at 8 o'clock tonight, we've got the haiku wrap up. I'm going to try and find our scheduling banner and let Mab take it away to tell you all the stuff on Nat 21. Thank you to the sponsors. Thank you to the subscribers of Twitch. Thank you to the Patreon backers, both mine and from Nat 21 Adventures. You are awesome. You help us do the things that we love to do. So thank you very much. And there is our schedule. Take it away.
So today at 5 p.m. we did the Sunday side quest. You were here. We were loving it. And at 8 p.m. we're going to take up the haiku wrap up. Tomorrow, Monday night, the Glamour Hobo Bedtime Tales is 11 p.m. as she will softly lull you into a false sense of security in your bed from her bed. On Tuesday night, we are going to have the main adventure continues. We are on Sicily and crazy things are happening. And apparently, if you tuned into the Patreon Saints, Grand Patreon Saints game, they did some action on the very same aisle. Tuesday night is our main game, and we love to have you. On Wednesday, 12:30, we are creating with the crew. And that's when we do arts and crafts for everybody and talk about the game trauma from the night before. 8 p.m., World Spirit Tarot Talk for Tower Times. That's with Madame Ansa. And she will do breakdown of a certain suit of cards, and then she will, or of a certain card, and then she will do readings. And if you donate, you get bumped up in the queue for readings. On Thursday at 9 a.m., we get to write Shakespeare's sonnets. I'm sorry, you get to write sonnets with Shakespeare. He will take your words and weave them into a beautiful and somewhat classy sonnet. I'm assuming. Actually, I watched it a couple times. He does a really good job with his words. And at 10 p.m., we have our Gothic Horror Gaming, which I didn't see last week's, but it is currently taking place in the deep, dark sea of the Gulf of Mexico, and it is traumatic as hell.
Yes, it is. And I'm not even in this one, and it was traumatic.
I know. The week I watched the week before, and it was like, what is happening? But we do a lot of this stuff. In other exciting news, we are going to be launching a series of auctions. That's right. Each auction is based on a show. And if you guys are enjoying Weird Scouts, the very first auction we are going to launch tomorrow, Tuesday evening, is going to be a set of books that has been donated by Robert Turk. He is not only a brilliant game designer, a very entertaining person, he's also an excellent writer. He will be donating. He has donated for auction to help raise money so that we can get the cast to the, there it is, that's the bundle, to get the cast up to the New Jersey Ren Fair, help offset the expenses. He donated a copy of the Weird Scouts book in paperback, and it's signed, the character sheet and all the other good stuff, and then the Persnickety Jones and the Pirates of the Undertow, which is great book. And I bought both a physical copy and a digital copy because it was so good.
And an imaginary copy. She just
has the audio book for that? Is that out? I don't remember.
There's no audio book for that.
We talked about it. Because it's such a. I might read a. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to read that book. I'm going to set up a show time and read a chapter from that book every week because I really enjoyed that book and I enjoyed reading that book out loud. Awesome. So we're going to be doing that auction and honestly, you're going to be very happy with everything you get on that. Does anyone have anything to add?
I just want to say, if you want to see more of me, I also play a regular Monday night game called Total Party Kills on the station on Twitch channel Scabby Rooster. It's a reverse dungeon crawl. We play the monsters, and then chat can send heroes to try and destroy our beautiful dungeon. It really ends up being just a bunch of emo monsters.
Yes, we are doing the haiku tonight. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, no, and that's it.
There it is. Scabby Rooster. When does that air?
Monday nights.
At
8 p.m. 8 p.m. Pacific. So that's late for
who knows
Eastern
what time that is Eastern.
That's
11.
11.
Oh, no, it's the same time as Glamour Hobo Bedtime Tales. But there is one more to answer your question. Haiku is tonight and
at
1
8 o'clock.
hour. At
8
1
hour.
And
so
we will not have Romulus. We're not going to have Romulus tonight. But we may have a Washing Well wench.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Done. So join us again. Not me. I won't be here. Join us again at 8 o'clock tonight for Haiku Wrap Up. Tuesday night, check out the Dungeons and Dragons game they do. It's awesome. See all the other stuff during the week and come back and see us next Sunday to see what happens when they wake up in the cave and they find out they're not alone. All right. Thank you so much. Everybody have a good night. Wave at the camera, hit the end broadcast button, and keep waving because it doesn't stop when you hit it.